be honest, is you could just run through this. Probably cause you less pain.
Yeah, I know, but...
Spoilers. Mastering the gravel hook is completely pointless once you get the space jump.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean,
wait, there's a space jump in this game? I already thought I had the space jump.
Okay, right. Well, the cat's out of the bag there, but I could have sworn. No, you have the high jump boots.
I thought that was the space jump. I thought they were the same thing.
Oh, don't I feel like a fool now?
Oh, okay, well, fair enough.
Right, we'll have to read. We'll have to read this episode, and Nat will have to pretend to be very surprised when he gets a space jump. Ah, the space jump! I've certainly never heard of this kind of jump. Aha. But I mean, considering you get a space jump in pretty much every other Metroid, I mean, it's a, you know.
Hi, friend. Oh, that one can fire at an angle? What is this? Great.
So,
let's
have a look, see of where we are. Ho 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 ho! Oh, he's really wising up now.
Not really wising up so much, just using the X-ray visor absolutely everywhere.
So,
Friggin', I hate.
and yeah, you're right. It is a massive pain in the ass. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god. This is the friggin' spring in Mystic Cave. That's what that is. Except without a good reason for it to be there. So people like to rant about the spring in Mystic Cave.
Spring in Mystic Cave?
Yeah, so there's a spring in Mystic Cave.
Do you mean the one that if you fall into the massive giant pit below?
No. So, Mystic Cave has a spring.
Yeah.
That literally just bounces you back in the other direction. It's not infamous, right? And there are other examples of that in Sonic's design.
I was going to say, there's loads of those.
Friggin'.
Whoops-a-daisy!
This is friggin' spiteful, seriously. I'm going to deal with it the way I know how to deal with these jumps.
Why are you only ever starting at the beginning of the conveyor belt? Could just have started slightly before the conveyor belt.
No, this is the way I do things. The most efficient way.
Okay, so this spring. Tell me about this spring.
Yes, so Sonic has a number of areas where there's a spring.
Yeah, which bounces you straight back
in the direction you came from, right? And people hate these. I think rightfully they hate them. I'm suspicious of these, but I don't think I need to be. Alright. So I think I'm actually done with this area now. And so people like to cite that as an example of just really spiteful game design. And largely, the other examples of that I agree with, but in Sonic specifically, I don't. Because Sonic is meant to be a game about speedrunning it, basically.
Yeah.
And so, oh god, I've got to go back for this shit again. Jesus Christ. This is not enjoyable design.
No, I wouldn't say this is. This is actually one of the more irritating parts of the game, gameplay-wise.
And so the springs in Sonic are a good idea, because the entire idea is that you're meant to memorize the stage, and part of the skill of the game is getting through the stage as quickly as possible, despite the hazards that are in the way. Yeah. It's done specifically because they know you're going to play the game lots and lots of times.
Yeah.
And the idea is that you want to get more and more masterful about how you play the game.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's fine, right? An obstacle that exists in a game that's explicitly about getting through as quickly as possible, like that, is an okay obstacle to have, because you're encouraging people to learn and play the game more, right? Where I'm not okay with it is in games like this, where they just exist to annoy the crap out of you. Because I don't think it's reasonable for me to claim that Super Metroid is a game that's kind of intended to be played like lots and lots and lots of times. Not to the extent that, you know, Sonic will be. That it has been is, I think, different from the intent.
Fair enough.
To be clear, I'm fine that it has been. I think that... I don't know, I've heard lots about speedrunning it, and frankly, speedrun as many games as you want to, all the speedrun levels. Having dabbled with Sonic on the Sonic Generations, I do know a little bit.
Where are you going, out of curiosity?
Well, so there's this entire area up here where you don't fall down.
Ah, okay. So you're going to have a look over here.
Friggin' Christ game. Flying jumps are the worst. Dude. Bad. Should come back, so. Hello, my friend.
Little carry dude. Oh, look at him go.
Let's go on an adventure. Where, I don't know. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they don't hurt you, that's nice.
You hold up, you can...
No, this isn't Sonic or Mario. Holding up just the camera. Hooray! Okay. Samus, actually, that doesn't work. Damn it, Samus, why are you a girl? I mean, apart from, like, for being...
Aha! What's this? Oh.
Nice one.
Okay, so I had completely forgotten about that one, actually.
Hooray! Now, where do you go?
I think that was where it was meant to go.
Well, we're going to figure out where it goes on the other side of its path, then.
Okay, I mean, maybe there's another one.
I mean, I'd be pretty happy if there was, to be fair.
You are going to want as many missiles as possible for the later parts of the game, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, it just takes us back to the top. Wait, what? Why doesn't it think we've Why doesn't it think we've explored that area? I guess we haven't.
What? You haven't explored what area?
The area on the right, down to Meridia.
What, the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I had. That was the wrecked ship, but apparently not.
But if you see, wrecked ship is its own area.
Is. Oh, okay, fine.
So you can pass through it.
Okay. Rather than go down the corridor of doom, I'm gonna go down it.
Okay. Aha!
Ooh, interesting.
A secret passage.
I thought there might be something there just based on the geometry, but...
Well, also because there's a point of interest marker on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying any attention to that.
Gotta pay more attention there.
Well, so frequently the point of interest markers, like, don't make that much sense to me. Because, well, not they don't make sense to it so much as I don't really know if I've seen it before or not. Okay.
What would you do now? Yep, time to... Okay, so that's not...
Okay, so I've got to go up, I guess. Oh, interesting, okay. That's unexpected.
I mean, one could make the argument that a lot of this game is a pixel... Well, not really a pixel hunt, because you do have stuff like the X-ray visor, but... I mean, quite how you would get this without the X-ray visor. I mean,
but like, is it meant to be got without the X-ray visor? If you get what I mean, right?
well, no. But I mean, like,
I think
a lot of this game, does encourage you to. I think there is a lot of stuff to keep players of the era occupied for a long time by encouraging them to go back to every single area and explore. I mean that's just back in the days when when this game would have cost £50 or even more, games had to be worth their money.
Oh, definitely.
It's easy. I mean you can easily beat this in 12 minutes or something stupid now. But
12 minutes.
It's something ridiculous like that.
Jesus Christ. I've got to see what they do when that happens. We're going to add this to the end of the game, by the way. I will watch a speedrun at the very end of this game.
Oh, you're going to enjoy it.
And see what the hell happens, because...
May not be 12. No, it's definitely somewhere up there.
Because I saw the Symphony of the Night speedruns after I'd done it, and they're incredible. Like, no, you're not messing with you get a super missile to the face.
There are different Super Metroid speedrunning categories. You have the... Yep.
Screw it.
Oh. So why can you now stand on them? Eh?
I don't know. It is a mystery.
I mean, considering that you're not really meant to get here without the gravity suits, which you did, I mean, maybe there's something like collision detection is slightly wonky.
Yeah,
as you're gonna...
maybe.
Very sensible.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of just established a trend, which I'm following.
Oh, and now...
Well, I got trolled really hard.
But, you know what you could do?
What?
You really don't want to do all that. You
wall jump up to the other side, I guess?
Yeah, you could. Just because I know you love wall jumping so much, you can actually now wall jump underwater.
Hooray!
Also because you really do need that. You are going to need that where you are going next.
It looks like I'm going to Meridia, so presumably Meridia is quite a difficult area.
It's got a lot of stuff that can kill you quite easily.
I thought that would get me the entire distance. It did not. I've been to Meridia before. It's not all that.
No, but there are things which
there are gribblies.
Yeah. And there are some uber gribblies which will cause you some degree of consternation.
Why are the fish so powerful in this? Like, the creatures that live inside, a friggin' volcano are, like, pretty wussy, and the fish are just like, well, we're gonna ruin your day.
It's because they've got loads of spinities.
No idea what that is. Presumably it's...
They are very spinose.
Is that a word that you made up?
I don't think it is actually. I'm pretty sure spinosity is actually a term.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty sure I've read it in some article about the Cambrian explosion, in which about the evolution of spininess or spinosity as a deterrent to potential predators.
Oh, really? Very interesting.
I love all this kind of stuff.
Interesting that there are these things that let you walk along the surface on. Like, why do they exist if this is meant to be a gravity suit solution?
Ah, well, maybe it's for people who somehow managed to get here without the gravity suit, which, as we all know, is possible.
I mean, yeah, if you're willing to take the damage from that, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so, like, that's quite interesting.
Quite how you're meant to get past this point, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. Like, people have worked out ways to skip an awful lot of the power-ups in this game.
I did love the Metroid Prime thing, which was not Metroid Prime thing, but I imagine this came from Super Metroid. The Metroid Prime speedrunning community was very, very into very, very low percentage completions of that game in particular.
Yeah. So
and so the holy grail of it for years was trying to get through Magmal Caverns without the Varia suit.
Yeah. Is that actually possible?
Yeah, it is possible. So we did it. Like, people were getting very like. If you remember, like, we were looking at this back when we were looking at Prime stuff back in what? We were fourth form at the time.
Yeah, so 2001. No, 2004. 2004.
And they were getting close there, and so they had 16 years to work on that game.
Really?
I'm desperately trying. Okay, so there's water down there. I did this for no reason. I did this for no reason, didn't I? Whoops.
I mean, you could just keep on X-ray scanning the area.
True, I could. Ah. Screw it. What? What the hell is the point in power bombs if they don't blow stuff up?
What were you expecting it to blow up?
The obvious thing that's there.
You mean the crumble blocks?
Yes. Oh, do they not explode? Oh, fair enough.
No, because they're the ones which collapse when you follow them.
Fine.
Come on, Nat. This is stuff that you should have learned, like,
I kind of forget all the block types and just associate them all with being blown up by power bombs.
Oh, dearie me. This is a bit tragic. Aha!
Good, we're going this way. I'm bored of this room.
Fair enough.
It's not a very interesting room in my opinion. There's probably a power-up somewhere around there, but I'm not sure what deal we're trying to get to it.
One thing... Let's see. And we go.
Just in case I scanned everything. As you can tell, my favourite visor in Metroid Prime was the scan visor.
Scan visor or the X-ray visor?
The scan visor.
Oh yeah, because all those sweet logs.
That was such a good part of that game, that was inspiring.
Ah!
Missed the save point. But it's fine because I can wall jump. I said, but it's fine because I can wall jump. We go!
Excellent.
Easy peasy. Hey, look!
So yeah, now we're on the other side of Meridia.
Ooh, there's a Gribbly over there.
Yeah, so we're quite near it.
Quite near the Gribbly.
So there will be. So will it be easy to get to him?
We'll soon find out. What with the gravity suit and all. I've killed the Gribbly in Criteria. I've killed the Gribbly in Brinstar. There's the one in Norfair.
Yep.
In Lava Zone. In fact, hold on. Let me check. I realise I have to leave the save point and then come back in, but I want to go to Samus. What does the gravity suit do? Do you get a description here?
No.
Oh, that's right.
But I'm sure you can guess what the gravity suit does.
I know, but does it also give you immunity to fire damage?
Fire damage?
Yeah, because you know the fire pit.
Do you mean lava?
Yes.
Who knows?
Well, we'll soon find out.
How can I possibly divulge that?
That's true. Well, I might have to do the lava dive
Stop
again.
asking me questions that the answers are, reasonably obvious to.
Guys, that is it for this week, I think.
Yep, time to go back outside and brave Storm Dennis.
Looking quite nice, actually.
Yeah, it looks like he's settling down. Dennis has had enough for one day.
He's chilled out. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We will catch you all next week.
Have a wonderful weekend.